Hello and welcome back to Flight Sim World. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and today we are going to be taking out the Malibu once again. So you can see that I am taking this aircraft out a lot, even though I find that the autopilot is somewhat broken. I do take this aircraft out a fair amount, merely because I want to see if I can get this working. Obviously, I know that this part doesn't work in terms of altitude. I know this works in terms of heading and navigation, so that is fine, but I know it doesn't work on altitude. But this one apparently does, so I am looking at getting this working in this video. Today we're going to be flying out from where we landed last time, which is Echo Golf Hotel India, Southampton Airport, and we're going to be flying out to Bristol. Now, it is raining. The clouds do not look like they're going to have a break. I'm just having... oh no, wait, there's a break just there in the clouds. Okay, so there may be some break in the clouds, but we are going to see. We are definitely going to see. The first thing I want to do is tune in the ATIS for this. The weather doesn't look like it's going to change too much over the next hour or so, so we're just going to tune in ATIS on 126.02. what is it, 126.025, I think. Let's actually maybe get ourselves looking there we go. Apparently not. Okay, I don't know why all of these are wrong. Right, apparently we don't have ATIS here. Fantastic. Actually, hang on a second. ATIS here, I'm looking at the wrong ATIS. It should be 130.880 for Southampton. 130... what's that? 128.3, no. Stop. 130.880, which I suppose 875 should lock it in. Should it? No, apparently not. Well, okay. My barometric pressure is set. My only problem is I don't know which way the wind's blowing, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. So I'm just going to... I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to see what happens. Right, my controls are fine. Let's get ourselves going. We'll get one stage of flaps down. We'll work this out for ourselves, I suppose. That's annoying. That's very annoying. There does seem to be some breaks in the cloud over in certain areas. Let's see, which runway should we take off on? I feel like taking off... hang on a second. Yeah, I feel like this way is probably the right way to take off. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the heading for the runway. So the runway heading that I want is going to be 200. So we'll set runway heading for 200. 202, that will do. Looks like the rain's cleared in this area. Interesting. We're going to set a course for 184. So let's get that sorted out. Wow, the rain has definitely cleared, and there's no way to get to the runway here. Well, that's annoying. I should have looked at an aerodrome chart. Right, back down the runway we go. Where did the rain disappear? Interesting. This is probably going to be a two-part video. I'm going to switch on the weather radar. That's another reason I've chosen rain. I want to see if the weather radar works. We are going to go for... let's see, 184 is what I want on the radial, I suppose. So that's going to be what? 00 004 on the course, I suppose. Let's turn onto the runway here. That will do. At Bravo. Yeah, I think 004 is the course of choice. There we go. That should allow us to fly to Compton. So we're going to fly to Compton on that. We're going to try and set up the altimeter here. Let's see if this works now. How do I do this? Right, I'm going to actually go down this way and then turn back. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, let's see if I can get this altimeter set. I can also tell you which way the wind is blowing. I don't really have an idea on how to do this. Someone said, yeah, I can tell you which way the wind's blowing. Fantastic. Alright. There we go. So I just turned the ailerons into the wind there. Is it that I press? There we go. That's going to allow us to... Right, we're climbing to 6,000 today. And I press that again. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's set the altimeter. I mean the altitude, the autopilot for the altitude. That has set it. I know that has. I can see that. Right, okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. Right, we are now lined up on the runway. I'm going to ask for a vertical speed of... Right, so if I do that again... That's going to give me a vertical speed. Great. I want a vertical speed of 800 feet a minute. Let's go for 900 feet a minute. I'll activate that soon. I want the heading hold. I can activate myself. That's 200, so that's absolutely fine. We should be good to go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to wait until we are a couple of miles. I'll wait until we're about 1.5 miles away from Sam. The Sam VOR, and then we're going to turn... Ooh, which way should we turn? We'll turn left. We'll turn left and we'll back around that way and then get back towards the Compton. That sounds about right. That does sound about right. Right. I just want to double check the time to make sure everything's okay. It's about 8 minutes or so. Okay, that's fine. This is probably going to be a 2-part video. Hopefully... in this video I get to show you that this actually works, and if it does, it's going to be interesting. Right, let's get that weather radar running. That's in test mode. Is it doing anything in test mode? Nothing. That's on. Alright, let's see what comes up. Can that read? Right, that's that. I want to see if this is actually going to be able to read the rain that's around. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I think we are certainly ready to go. Let's see into the wind. Let's prepare ourselves for what could be a rough takeoff if I've got this wind direction wrong. Smooth takeoff. Positive rate, gear up, flaps in. Watch that turn. Due to the wind, activate heading hold. said activate heading hold. Why is it not activated? Why is the autopilot not working? That's pretty good. We're clear of the area. Make that active. Is that going to work for us? We can turn now to a heading of, let's see, 110, I think. That's what I want. That's descending, that didn't work. Why did that not work? Activate. Is that not working? It's fairly rough. No, that's not working. Why is that still not working? I don't understand. And now back on. All the way around. To 330. That's still not working. I don't understand what's happened here. Do I have to press this? Vertical speed. Engage. Is that not how this works? Come on, someone tell me that I've got this right. I mean, the altitude indicator is clear. That's clearly sorted out. Alright, well, we're flying. We're definitely flying. So that's okay. We'll do that. Prepare ourselves to go on navigation. In fact, if I do that, that should have us ready for an intercept. I will try and sort this out now. Is that... Hold on. Maybe that is... No, it's vertical speed active. There we go. Alerter inactive. Let's switch that on to active. Data entry is now inactive. All I've got to do is try and work out if this is actually working. That's got us onto the radial though. But it's probably the wrong radial. Whoa, 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 whoa. In fact, it is the wrong radial. Because of what I did. It's 114.35, but that's okay because they're very, very close to each other, so that's good. I still need to establish what's going on here. Is that climbing in the way I want it to climb? That's my question. I don't think it is, and in fact it did switch off. Oh no, the navigation must have switched off because of me. That one I'll attribute to probably my fault. This I cannot figure out still. I'm going to switch off my head tracking right now. That's now got the radial and that's fine. We're 20 miles away from that. Right. Let me see. Data entry inactive. Barometric input inactive. We're fine with the barometric pressure. Altitude input is active. No, then that needs to be active. There we go. What's that? Alerter is inactive. Let's activate that. Decision height we don't need. Vertical speed is active. Okay, hold on. And altitude hold is active. That looks to be right now. I think we've finally got it. I think we have finally got it, right. Let's lean that engine as it wants. No, that took a while to sort out, but it's working now, I think. I'm not sure why we are flying in this direction. Should we not be turning in? I just want to point out, personally I think we should be turning in right now to intercept a radial. It doesn't seem to really care so much as to where that radial is. Unless that is how strong the wind is. Could possibly... Hold on. Hang on a second. Could that possibly be how strong this wind is? That's not what I wanted. That view, no, that view. It's possible. That's nice. I like that. In and out of the clouds. That is pretty bad. And I think I have got that vertical speed correct. So now if I go to data input correct for, is it that? Altitude input active 7,000 or 6,900. Okay, 6,900. There. Oh, okay, that's probably because it wants a flight level after that. Alright, well, let's climb 6,900. Oh, we are on the correct path now. Okay, finally, I think we've got the autopilot working, but it doesn't work on this. Now, where's the sun? Because I can see shadows. Why can I see shadows? With what we're flying. I can't actually see the sun, though. It seems to keep losing my head tracking right now, which is annoying. Hello. There you go. I'm not sure where the sun is. We are flying in some pretty terrible weather. Right, so what we're going to do is when we get to the Compton, Compton VOR, or close to the Compton VOR, which we're currently 18 nautical miles away from, we're going to turn in towards Bristol. Now, for turning in towards Bristol, we're going to be using is it the Bristol 1 Charlie approach, I think it's called? So we're going to use the Bristol 1 Charlie approach, which is going to have us on a radial of 276 away from Compton. Whatever. We're going to be 276 away from Compton to the Pomax fix, which is going to be 32.4 nautical miles away from Compton. Then we're going to turn in 252 towards the ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Then we're going to turn 252 away from, or towards the Bristol NDB, and then we're going to just see if we can land it at Bristol. Now, yeah, it's going to be tough, and it looks like we have leveled out at 6. Fantastic. It's actually worked. That's no, not that view. Not that view either. That's a decent view, isn't it? Over the top. Oh, that's not decent at all. That's a decentish view to look at. Trying to work out thumbnails, you see. It's a bit misty down there, a bit murky. Let's have a look once again at these. There you go, that's now we can sort of see around the area. Now what I should be doing at this point in all honesty, I should be bringing my propeller back. There we go. I'll probably ease off that throttle a little bit as well. So we're just at the top of that green range, which at the moment we just went into the caution range. Not entirely happy about that. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, what are the... Oh, we don't have passenger views in here, do we? That's annoying that we don't have passenger views. And it's a bit laggy with the rain. And again, that weather radar does not seem to work. It didn't pick up anything. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Try a different mode. No, it's not picking up anything at all. Let's see. Does it pick up anything below us? I assume that's the angle that I'm changing. Tilt control, yes it is. So, I mean, the radar does work. Is that brightness? Yeah, that's brightness. Let's just brighten it up all the way. Oh, that's wobbly. Let's see. No nav. What's that mode? What is that mode? WP mode. Yeah, that doesn't help. I just want to know what's going on here. Now, someone did tell me about problems. Whoa, this is going to be rough. Oh, we're only 4 nautical miles away from the radial we want. When we get 2 nautical miles away, then we'll look at sorting stuff out. So it is a little bit. It's still a little bit of a trek to Pomax. Yeah, Pomax. Bit of a trek there, but I think I can end this. I can probably end this video here, or I tell you what, we'll end this video as we turn onto the Compton radial for the Bristol 1 Charlie approach. And also, if you're a bit confused as to what I'm talking about with these 1 Charlie approach and going to a VOR, please do check out my series, the Ground Up Advanced Flight Tutorials. Link to that will be in the description box below. And your support, you can. Oh, sorry, not in the description box below. It'll be on the side. You'll probably get a link to that on the side. So do check that out if you're a little bit confused as to what I'm doing, because I can understand if you're a little bit confused on it. That's not a problem. Right, let's switch our heading now to roughly 276, and we'll switch our course over to 285, 279, 278, 278, 276. There we go. So we've just crossed over the Compton VOR, and we'll move over, and I will join you guys in the next video. Let's just do this. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Flight Sim World. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Finally got that autopilot working. Obviously, like I said, it doesn't work on this, but it does seem to work on this after a little bit of fiddling around with it, which is great. That's really, really important. Next video is going to be an approach and landing into Bristol. So currently we are joining up to the Star. And again, if you are a little bit confused as to what that all means, all you need to do is watch my series, the Ground Up Advanced Flight Tutorials, and everything should, in theory, if I've done my job right, should become quite clear. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time in Flight Sim World. Oh, and also don't forget to support me on Patreon. if I haven't said that, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. I'll see you guys in the next video.